can finally will myself to see this now and review this. A long time ago I got too far behind. This time I'm not getting too far behind, at least. The Fire Brigade of Flames, Chapter 183. The Angry Enemy from the Despair Reviewer here. And yeah, it is quite a despair of a chapter, because it really begs the question of the villains are not supposed to be this powerful. Heroes are supposed to win. Either way, we see the other two members of the 1st Brigade. And one of them, well, now I actually forgot his name, the freezing guy, seems to have a crisis of faith, because he says that no matter how great cataclysm have happened on Earth, nobody would want this planet to turn into a sun. The guy who lost his arms, though, is that he feels it's a reason of a cult. And why is the Burns doing this? While the armless guy says that he wonders if that means that once seen the world of Adora would know such a fierce thing as this. And he only says that they can only move according to their god. And he sure is the same for Burns. So, in a way, it's blinded faith for the arm-losing guy. While the freezing guy is clearly now having some second thoughts about believing. Because he's saying no matter how much you do believe, turning into something like this is not the way of the gods. I just don't know really how they can stop this, but I wish they could stop this soon. Because it almost seems too perfect of the fact that everything is going the way it's supposed to go, and etc, etc, you know. Regardless, back on the field, Shinra also don't understand what Burns is thinking, especially since he's saying that ever since that day I've considered you a father since you saved him. And once upon a time I actually believed that perhaps that Burns was Shinra's biological father, but then it turns out it wasn't like that. I mean, they did look a little bit similar, although technically Shinra has inherited most things from his mother, but yeah. So it a little bit makes sense. So, elsewhere, the butchers all arrive in their arrogance, as they're saying that no one is gonna enter from the front, but then the lieutenant breaks through exactly from the front. And as they stand before the butchers, they suddenly realizes that Arthur is gone. Oh, that idiot. You see, apparently that he fell off the truck while it was moving. So, I mean, it is Arthur. It is truly Arthur. I have a feeling he's just gonna come here by mistake, and then he's gonna see the guy called Dragon. He's gonna have an extreme delusional moment, and well, you know the rest. So either way, the Gold Butcher says that she will take your life. So Tamaki offers to step forward as the vanguard, as she wants to get to Captain Birch as possible. Then, as she tries to attack the Gold One, she shows her mysterious power, as it seems that she can even redirect Lieutenant Hinawa's abilities, and not even Maki can redirect the flames of that thing. So Maki concludes there's some kind of power from the right arm. But the Gold One just says that they butchers are expert of anti-ability fighters. So, but nothing will hinder them. Elsewhere, Vulcan, who's standing on the sideline, has gotten some goggles that is analyzing the opponent while Sista and now I forgot her name. Her ability name was Fellers, but that is not her name. Is on the other side of the wall. So Lich promises to find an explanation and analyze the ability so they can help it. But Gold just says that while she still holds her stupid monologue about cutting money is cutting luck, and she also says, I am alone for an opponent like you. But then Vulcan gives something to Tamaki and says that I didn't have time, so I can only make those. And she says that only two, we can't waste them. As Lich seems to actually understand that golden heat works, the 8th Brigade, with their forged souls, volunteers to step forward. Next shifter is called Gold Secrets, so maybe we'll actually maybe they will finally found a weakness in her arrogant ability. I mean, I understand that with money. I'm so paranoid about money every single day. But yeah, she is kind of an annoying one. But that's basically this chapter. There is some crisis of faith in the first soldier, but it's pretty sad to see that the armless guy is not even questioning this, and he seems to be the most reasonable guy of them all. While it is pretty clear why the frozen guy would re-question, because I actually believe that he wasn't really that believing to the church anyway. So what is gonna happen? I mean, so far the 8 White Hoods are all winning about faith and all that stuff. We need a new god. We need a new proof that their beliefs is nothing more than mockery. And we still have no answer on what Jaume saw. But give me your thoughts if you have any.